And now for a brand new feature of Garnet Insider, Tuttle Talks. For this segment, we asked Mr. Doug Tuttle, a teacher here at Rye High School, to give us some insight on the sport, as he was a former varsity coach for Rye and a true basketball extraordinaire. Listen closely.
Okay, the next time you watch the varsity team play, whether it's the boys or the girls, there's just a couple of basic things to show you what they're doing. Defensively, when they play man-to-man, they're always talking about weak side help and cheating to the ball. If your man has the ball, you're up playing him. If you're one pass away, you're up here trying to stop the next pass. This guy cheats to the ball, but he can still stop this pass. Away from the ball, you cheat to the middle to help against a drive or a pass. The most important thing is to stop the ball. Defend the next pass. So stop the ball is number one. Defend the next pass is number two. This player right here can defend this pass. But if he went back door, you have this player right here ready to help. If he stayed all the way out there, he wouldn't be able to do that. So the most important thing in basketball defensively is to stop the ball and defend the next pass. Offensively, what I really like about the boys team, I haven't seen the girls team play yet, but I'm sure Ms. Henwood does the same thing, is they spread the court nicely. It's real important to have good spacing because defensively you're trying to stop the ball in the next pass. Offensively, you want to have enough space so that you can do that. You watch the varsity, they have a nice spread offense. They'll make a pass down to the wing, and then they screen away. If you have nice spacing, you're able to connect with these passes and kids can catch the ball in an area where they can score. One of the other things I really like about Coach DeCintio is how he gets all the kids involved in the offense. I know that Liam is their best offensive player, but he has an offense set up where every kid has an opportunity to do something well on offense. And he has his post players play in here, and his wing players hang out on the three-point line. It's not that big, but I just don't have enough room. And he runs a nice little weave where they pass the ball back and forth and to give everybody an opportunity to do something with the basketball. I really like their spacing. Their spacing opens up the court for all the kids to have an opportunity to score. And the quicker the team, the more important this is. I really like what Coach DeCintio does. The kids play hard, they play together. He has a lot of confidence in them. He gives them the opportunity to make mistakes. He does a really nice job. I know Coach works hard on these. I know Ms. Henwood does the same thing. They're two well-coached teams.
Moving on to the ice hockey rink. At Playland Ice Casino, the hockey team competed in its most intense game of the season against the merged Harrison team. It was a high-intensity battle, and correspondent Matt Essert was there for the scoop. Hit the ice.
It has been a great few weeks for your Rye Garnet varsity ice hockey team as they approach the midpoint of their 20-game season. On December 20th, they played a heated game at home versus the Ryetown/Harrison Titans. It was the third league game of the season, and they started off very strong, supplying the big hits and taking a 1-0 lead. The entire crowd got behind their respective teams. The Titans eventually tied the game up and took the lead. In the third period, Harrison amped up their play, forcing goaltender Matt Donahue to make 35 saves. Rye showed they would not give up as senior Kyle Iaobi responded to a hit by the Harrison team. It was a very confrontational play, but Rye ended up losing 3-2. The next game would be in the holiday tournament played at the Hammocks in Mamaroneck. In the first round of the tourney, Rye played in one of the most memorable games against Mamaroneck. Their 1-1 tie was finally decided by a shootout. Kevin Gordon's decisive goal capped off a win and brought Rye to compete against Monroe Woodbury in round 2. Senior Joe Uskadegi assisted Chris Swenzel for the only Rye goal of the game, as Monroe Woodbury won the first place of the tournament. Coach Friesen talked about the Garnet's second-place finish and the season ahead.
We expected to be in this game tonight, and so we were, and wish we would have played a little bit better, but I think the guys fought hard and they played hard and, you know, made a game of it down the end, even though the score really didn't show that. So it's nice. It's where we wanted to be. We want to be in the championship game and not in the consolation game. We weren't matching them in the things that we needed to do to prevent them from scoring and whatnot. And they got 3 goals on us in that first period, and it was tough coming back after that.
The Garnets compete against Scarsdale today at 8 p.m. Be there.
And indeed, it was a tough loss, but it was certainly a great game.
Absolutely. This concludes our episode today. On behalf of the entire Garnet Insider crew, we wish all viewers a happy and healthy holiday season.
You can catch this episode again, along with past episodes, promos, and highlights at www.youtube.com/Garnet Insider.
From the Garnet Insider crew and Rye TV,
That's a wrap.
Garnet Insider is sponsored by the new Jerry's Post Road Market and Liquor Store located on the Post Road in Rye. Jerry's, fueling Garnet victories for generations.